NeoTech Process, where next-gen factories, robotics, and sci-fi engineering come to life. Beneath a silent black ocean, an impossible factory glows, building machines no surface has ever witnessed. At its halt, a hidden symbol shimmers, the abstract signature of machines sculpted from liquid metal.
Here, engineers reinvent the automobile as a fluid construct, a HydraFlux Water Car born without air.
The HydraFlux is conceived as a mechanical organism, its body able to bend, heal, and continually reshape itself. Its core material is a programmable liquid metal alloy, flowing like mercury yet freezing into lattice on command.
Suspended within are nanoscale memory seeds, invisible particles that remember shapes.
Around this metal, a vascular lattice of structured water will form, carrying heat, charge, and information through the car.
To tame something this delicate, the factory needs perfect emptiness. No dust, no air, no turbulence at all.
Anchored domes dot the seafloor, each one an underwater vacuum tank, an airless bubble carved from the surrounding ocean.
Acoustic lenses push seawater aside, shaping stable voids, while magnetic cages and gravity shapers.
Into one of these domes, raw HydraFlux alloy arrives as dull ingots, ferried here by autonomous submersible freighters. Inside the vacuum, articulated machines cradle a single ingot, guiding it into a levitating crucible at the chamber's center. Induction fields bloom, heating the alloy from within until it glows an impossible color between silver, sapphire, and plasma. Above the pool, a lattice of emitters activates, projecting a luminous three-dimensional ghost of the car into the void. Those projections are instruction fields, guiding magnetism and gravity to pull metal upward into countless whisper-thin strands. This is stage 1, the exoskeleton weaving itself, laying down curves, ribs, and anchor nodes with perfect precision. Within seconds, a full framework hangs in the vacuum, droplets of spare alloy falling back like quicksilver rain.
Stage 2 begins as ultra-purified, magnetically threaded water rises, slowly flooding.
Arrays of ultrasonic needles fire, carving tunnels where water and metal intertwine, creating vascular channels through every surface.
Some of these channels will carry coolant, others charge, and many will host flowing computation, its liquid nervous system. The dome drains again, leaving a shimmering, pliable car shape hanging alone in vacuum, ready for its instructions.
Nano-memory seeds arrive as fine powders, released as a controlled cloud that rains down over the alloy skin. Each seed carries tiny scripts: how doors manifest, how the chassis stiffens, how the body becomes a hydrodynamic hull. The alloy ripples in response, microstructures sliding, as the car quite literally learns what it is meant to become. Stage 4 crystallization begins as carefully timed waves of temperature and electromagnetic flux sweep through the suspended body.
The result is a gradient of states. Outer shell firm yet self-healing.
Now the vacuum breaks by design, as jets of conditioned air and trace gases blast in to simulate climates. The car flexes, vents, and seals itself, tightening for simulated impacts and opening pores to shed heat before closing again.
Sensors in the dome measure every response. Any flaw triggers a rapid reliquefaction, letting the alloy relax and reform.
When every metric passes, the dome finally opens to the true ocean, inviting in raw, crushing pressure. Stage 5 begins as the HydraFlux meets real depth. Its underbody liquefies into fins, wheels compress into powerful impellers.
Guided by drones, it rises from the seafloor facility, gliding through columns of light and startled marine life.
Breaking the surface, its skin turns super hydrophobic, shedding seawater in sheets before darkening into a richer metallic tone.
With a soft distortion of its flanks, doorways appear where there were none, inviting occupants into a seamless cabin.
On land, it glides almost silently. Its wheels are programmable rings that reshape their tread for any surface beneath them.
Suspension is now flowing mass, constantly redistributing itself, so the vehicle stays level even when roads twist, buckle, or break.
In a collision, it sees impact vectors coming, liquefying specific zones to turn violent force into thick, cushioning flow.
When stress subsides, the alloy simply flows back, guided by its memory seeds to erase dents like they never existed. In flood zones, the HydraFlux merely transforms, retracting wheels and sealing seams, reshaping its underside into a sleek, sealed hull.
In seconds, a commuter becomes a boat, gliding past stranded, rigid vehicles that never learned how to change.
Cities adapt. Roads need not be perfect anymore, because vehicles flex to meet terrain instead of demanding flatness.
Parking shrinks as cars compress their footprint, folding edges inward and tessellating into dense, interlocking arrays without wasted gaps.
Manufacturing waste fades because old vehicles return to the deep factories to dissolve back into shimmering alloy pools.
Coastal cities rewrite evacuation plans. When storms come, driveways become launch ramps, highways transform into temporary canals. Former commuters become lifelines, carrying supplies into flooded districts, their bodies flexing with every surge instead of resisting it. In remote regions, a single shipment of alloy and seeds arrives by sea, seeding an entire microfleet of adaptive vehicles.
Ultimately, HydraFlux is less about cars and more about mastering how matter chooses to be solid or fluid.
In those quiet underwater vacuums, we write instructions into atoms themselves, teaching them how to shift between forms.
A HydraFlux car is never finished. It is a machine that can always be rewritten, purpose after purpose.
If you enjoy the video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more.